Welcome to the channel, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Linden Houston. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a rich and tasty chocolate tart. Sit back, relax, do enjoy this video. So to make our chocolate tart, I have butter here, egg, flour, double cream, chocolate. I'll be using 75% chocolate, bit of salt. Here is icing sugar. So I will take you through the process. So here I have some soft butter in a bowl. I'm gonna add icing sugar over that. We're gonna try cream him, get him soft as possible. If you have other sugar, like granulated sugar, go ahead and use that. Next up, we're gonna add 1 egg in. So this what I'm doing here, I'm working on the crust. So this is a crust we're working on. So I use 1 egg in this, and I use 100 gram icing sugar, 200 grams butter in this one. So in this, I'm gonna go in with the flour. So I'm using about a pound of flour in this. So we're gonna combine this all together. So in this, I'm gonna add about 50 ml of milk to this. So the next stage is I'm just gonna pour him out on the board, and then I'm gonna knead him through. So the dough, what I'm gonna do now, this is finished. So I'm just gonna put it in a fridge bag like this. We're gonna put him straight in the fridge for probably about an hour. So what I'll be using for my case is this. You can buy the single one, but I have this, so I'm gonna utilize it. Now our dough is ready. So I'm just gonna cut a piece of it. Gonna get some flour over the surface. So you can either roll it out or you can press it in. So my method is I'm gonna roll it out and cut it. Rule of thumbs, don't roll them too thin. So I have one of these, so I'm just gonna use it to mark my shaper, and then I'll cut them out. So I'm gonna use a pastry cutter, and I'm gonna go around this, cut them out. Then I'm gonna use this rolling pin and just give them another little bit of roll, just to keep them the right size, which I need it for. Next up is I'm gonna put them straight in, and just use your fingers just to bring it up a little. Keep it a little bit over the edge with your finger. So just use your fingers, push it along the side like this. Very important. You will thank me later for this. Next up, just use a fork and to prick it. What this do is stop it from bubble up while it's baking. So I'm gonna put these in the oven and about 220 degrees for probably about 50 minutes. Then rotate them until cook. To make the filling, 300 milk, double cream, whatever cream you have. What I'm going to do, I'm going to warm this through to probably about 63 degrees on the fire. For a bit of contrast, bit of salt, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. So here I have my chocolate. So I'm using a 75 chocolate, 74 I mean. Just going to break it up in this. To the egg yolk, I'm adding about 2 teaspoons of sugar over the egg yolk. Give him a bit of whisk to combine the sugar and the egg yolk. The warm cream, I'm going to pour it over the egg yolk. Remember to constant whisk this. Next thing, I'm going to add our chocolate straight in. It will melt in no time anyway. To give him a silky look and taste, bit of butter, just whisk him in. So this is ready now. That's how it looks. So I'm just going to set it aside and then wait for the shells. So these shells are out the oven, but I want them to cool a bit. Look at this. See that? For me, that's okay. That's what you want, nice and crispy. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the shells and just put them here. What this to help them to cool properly. So everything is ready now. So I'm going to move to the next stage. So I'm going to use an ice cream scoop to fill these up. This is coming on lovely, I'm telling you guys. So with these, I'm going to put them in the fridge, or you can put them somewhere cool and let them set. As you can see, they look good already. So here I have some strawberry, and this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use some of these on my chocolate tart. Now feel free to use whatever you want to use on yours. It's personal preference. Go ahead, give him a bit of slit and just turn him like that. That's how we're doing it. Now, if you want to do it a bit different, like so, you can do it like this. Just spread it out. Personal preference. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dust it with a little bit of icing sugar. All this is personal preference. Next up, we're going to put our strawberry on. So feel free to place them in the way you want them. I'll put it on this one. So on these ones, I have some more. You notice these ones I put some, the one that is fanned, I put them on this side. And we're going to give him a lightly dust over this. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do find value in this content, please do consider to like, share, subscribe, do leave a positive comment. If you don't like that amount of icing sugar on yours, don't put it on it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure having you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace be unto you.